92.
92? The saints be praised! 92?
Well, she was old.
But 92? Oh, the poor lost creature. How old was she when she fell down?
92.
92?
Well, she died 3 weeks later.
3 weeks? But you made it sound as if she'd spent her whole great long life there, lying in a bed in a one-room house. What do you call this rambling argosy of words that is now pointless and inane?
I call it a conversation.
My name is Putsy, and I was on my way. I didn't take a cab. I walked. I was to have brunch with an old friend. My heart was pounding, and I could feel cold sweat forming at my temples. It sizzled and dried up in the morning sun, so its dramatic significance was minimal. My remembrance of our past association told me that it wouldn't be that big a deal. We hadn't seen each other for several hours, and I was curious to find out what had transpired in the life of A. My friend's name was A. My destination was a nondescript coffee shop in the 60s that held many memories for us. One memory in particular was shared by both of us. It had lousy coffee, but there were other memories just as unpleasant, and I couldn't wait to hear my friend's voice, charming me with anecdotes that were mundane and untrue. So I walked, it being the most primitive means of self-movement, not because it had any significance, but because I didn't have any cab fare. When I arrived, there was my friend waiting at a table. A was sitting in one chair, and there was another across from him, obviously slouchly mine, but I did inquire as to whether it was or not, because one can never be sure of anything in this topsy-turvy world. A had apparently been talking briskly even before I arrived. A's entire life was programmed, and my being a few minutes late annoyed him. So, through my own fault, I had been cheated of hearing his vocal overture. "I'm here, eh?"
Finally, you missed my vocal overture.
I walked. It takes longer when you walk.
You deprived yourself of several of my most exciting anecdotes, Putsy.
Please continue with what you were saying.
I was talking about Vasily Tuputnik.
I don't know him.
Of course not. It's better you don't.
Why?
Because I treasure his friendship and have never allowed myself to consciously share him with another.
What about unconsciously?
Watch yourself. Your tardiness may yet enrage me.
I'll watch myself.
Vasily Tuputnik, to those who know him well.
Then there are others.
Yes, Potsy, and I resent them. Vasily is one of the most charming, unassuming, stupid men I have ever known. He shares an empathy with everyone he knows.
Is he friendly? Urbane? Outgoing?
You don't have to contribute to any of the points I made. Go peddle your adjectives in some other parish.
Go on.
It doesn't matter who he's talking to. It could be the supermarket checker. It could be someone checking the air in his tires, or someone to cash out one of his worthless checks, or the Pope.
You're not jealous of the Pope.
Everything works out fine with a conclusion that allows no coda.
Coda?
Coda is a musical expression.
I see. Go on.
I'm not through. A coda comes at the end of a musical work. A coda is a return to something the listener has already heard.
I see. Go on.
A reiteration, a dramatic effect in music. But this is unacceptable to Vasily, and the termination of his scintillating verbiage. He says it once. That's it.
You say he's empathetic?
Empathetic, yes, that's the word to describe it.